Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Darren James is our focus, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Victor Miltiades comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Victor Miltiades.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
And that includes losses in the first two games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a looper to left. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number one. Rougned Odor is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. Joey Gallo will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here we go.
High and deep to right center field. Paredes racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Rangers have drawn even now at one apiece. Alfred Broussard is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 43 RBIs.
Two down now.
The 0-2 delivery. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with two strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Felipe Nieve will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Felipe Nieve.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1.
Come on, guys.
1-1, here it comes.
Ball,
and this is low, ball 2, 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Scott Schebler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Ball.
That misses, 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here we go.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Russell's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. A nice day for baseball here in Texas as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, the home of the Rangers. Christian Bethencourt digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, we got no
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, and as we do that, Matt, it's pretty easy to find him, holding down that #1 spot in the National League here into June. Pitching wins, they just aren't as celebrated these days as they once were. But I'll tell you, if you're leading the league, you're one of the best pitchers around. We'll see if he can hold on and add another win to his total in this one.
And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Victor Miltiades will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1.
68 miles an hour. I mean, that's barely the speed limit. You don't see pitches that slow too often.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. To short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Rougned Odor is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Here we go, boys.
The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired, 1 away. Joey Gallo stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark. So you need a different approach in this at-bat.
One away.
Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Lockridge has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Alfred Broussard. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Hey, 2 away now.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers 1. Felipe Nieve will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. I got to believe if you're going to get hit, that's the pitch you want it to come on.
Yeah, it's easier to get on base that way than it is to try and hit that thing.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point.
Got one down now. One down.
Scott Schebler is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Too low.
Low for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Here it comes on 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And this is off the wall now for Upton out there.
He's coming, relay!
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Jarrett Parker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third. Moustakas has it. Throw gets him.
He's
2
out.
down. Stepping in, Christian Bethancourt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Plays it first.
The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, we got 2.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. On his way to pitch number 75. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail it 4-1. David Castaneda will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since.
One
and
ball,
once he kind of
no
got
strike.
settled into that groove,
come on now.
he's been a difficult nut to crack.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Paredes is in pursuit. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Victor Miltiades stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Paredes ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Rangers are back within a couple. It's now a 4-2 game. Rougned Odor is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it.
I got it. 9-9.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Joey Gallo will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Alfred Broussard is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
No ball.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1-2.
Give him your best stuff.
Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Cubbies are in front 4-3. Felipe Nieve steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. You surprised they've left this guy out there to start the 7th?
I thought he was looking a little shaky in the 6th, so I don't think he's going to be on a real long leash right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.